Alright guys, welcome back. We still on a typical day in the shop. Guys, I want to show y'all something. This is an 8-speed transmission, right? This is a Grand Cherokee. Okay, they're now putting the 8 speeds in the Grand Cherokee. Has the external cooler on it and everything. Okay, what I want to show y'all right quick, what goes on when you pull on the shift override cable. Okay, I did a video on this shift override. It was a 1500, but it's the same setup, guys. All 8-speed transmission typically may have a rotary shifter, and as you know, it's almost I think it's the law, guys. You have to have a way to perform what we call a shift override. You have to have a way to be able to put the car into neutral without any power supply to the car. Okay, it's for emergencies, guys. That makes common sense. All right, so in the event there's no power supply to operate the electric rotary shifter, you have to have a manual way to throw the transmission in neutral. Okay, and that little orange string I showed you on that, I'm gonna link that video right here. That is how you go in the shift override. Now, when you pull that, here's what all you doing. Okay, you merely pulling this cable right here. This goes, see that? That goes back and forth when you pull that. All right. So guys, look, now I'm installing this drive shaft. Now I have to turn this drive shaft in order to get to all the bolts. See, I haven't gotten to all the bolts yet because my gun will not get in this angle. So what I basically had to do was go in the shift override because the drive shaft will not turn right now. Basically in park from up front. All right. So all I did was come back here and grab this, push this in, and turn the drive shaft to where I would get some room or some leverage in order to torque down these drive shaft bolts. Okay, so I want to give y'all that little tip, guys. Online mechanic tips, man. That's all we do. Now I'm gonna set the camera up so I can see exactly what I'm talking about. Look, guys, right now you can't turn this. How you gonna? I can reach these with my little small impact, but in the rear I couldn't. So I'm gonna try to film this. All right. Push this in because that's all you're doing when you pull on the orange shift override cable. When you push that in, you're able to turn the drive shaft. Let me see if I can do both of them, guys. Hold tight. Yes, see, right now I'm gonna grab this. I am pushing this in with my thumb, and here you can see I am turning the drive shaft. All right, that's all there is to it, guys. That's all I have. This is a typical day in the shop video, guys. I heard some of y'all actually enjoy these, and I don't mind bringing them to you. So stay tuned for more, guys. All right, guys, let's go this way. Ooh, black 300. Okay, what are you doing? Whoa. All right, guys. This is a ticker. HEMI ticker, guys. Looks like it has some coolant leaks right here too. Guys, what appears to be going on here is what we call tear down time, guys. Tear down times. That's when we have to literally tear the engine partially down to find what exactly is causing the ticking noise. Now, from visually looking, let's, by the way, depending on where he stopped at, which is right here, he removed the cylinder head and pulled 2 lifter banks out. Let me see if I can see one. These are good, so I don't know why he would stop unless he found one. Whoa, right here, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all see that? Yep, that one failed, guys, so that's why he stopped. Like I say, guys, this guy do so many, he can tell which side is on and everything. He goes straight to the side. Now, judging by the location of this, it's likely right here. I don't know, I can't see. Can y'all see if that cam low, scratched up, wiped out? It's hard to see. But at any rate, I'm sure he's gonna go in with a camshaft. Now, guys, I talked about this before. This is a MDS car. All right, you can see the MDS solenoid, which means it's gonna be an oil control valve, which is right here. I told y'all, we talked a while back about removing this. Okay, what we are under orders to do. We see aluminum shavings on that oil control valve to stop and replace the engine. Okay, especially if the car, well, only if the car under warranty. Some customers we'll explain to them the risk, and they'll say yay or nay as far as whether we keep going or not. But yes, if this was warranty, he would have to take this off, verify that did any of these shavings. Now I can't see the condition of the camshaft because he don't have it out, but this had to, accumulate some shavings. Not much, but if it makes it up to here, it has to go through all these oil galleys, all this, and if it makes it up here, it's bad in Chrysler eyes. So they want you to replace the engine. The shavings have traveled throughout the engine too much, too far upwards. Okay, so that's the best way I can explain it. A lot of guys go, man, you don't need no engine. You can, yes, all of that may be true, guys, but we have orders to follow. If it was my car and I saw that, yes, I would drop the oil pan to verify, make sure I get all the old shavings out, because I don't want it to get up here, and I would clean all this out and try to clean as much oil galley out as possible. Again, that's if it was my car, but if it was CP, if this CP, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. This guy, he's the engine guy. So that is shot. Man, I wish I could see. You don't have to pull this cam out to get a closer look, guys, but that is what's going on with this one, guys. It's a ticker. Where is the cylinder head? I do not see. Oh, here it is over here, guys. Let's see. Yeah, nothing ever goes wrong with the cylinder head, guys. Y'all see this gasket, guys? Multi-layered MLS, multi-layered steel head gaskets. Hardly ever leak. You crazy if you have an overheating problem, you remove your head and just put two of these on here. You're taking an extreme risk. At that point, guys, you really need to get the head inspected. But because he's just doing a ticker, there's likely nothing's wrong with the head. You can reuse the head. He's chasing valve train issues. Okay, y'all know what the valve train consists of. All right, so huge intake, guys. Got to have that reserve vacuum on an engine like this. When you punch it, that stuff got to be ready to go. Vacuum always have to be created and ready for punchness, responsiveness. All right, you don't want any hesitation. But like I say, this particular Hemi is MDS. Y'all know how that setup works. These are MDS solenoids. You see the little holes in it? These are MDS lifters, I mean. Y'all see the little holes in it? Oh, man, guys. So, I don't know, guys. I'm going to try to refrain from showing. I know a lot of you guys panic when y'all see stuff like this. Oh, my God, I never get a Hemi. There's nothing wrong with the Hemi engine, guys. There's a lot of reasons what could cause this. Extremely high idle. Everybody have their own opinion on what causes this. But we're not engineers. We're here to find a problem and fix the problem. Hopefully the new parts will help that we put on, if that was the reason why the failure in the first place. But if it's an oiling system problem, maybe they change. Maybe the new lifter we get will be updated version that will allow oiling to be, correct or better to prevent this. But we don't know. We're not here to engineer or, figure out. It's hard for us to figure out what exactly caused it. We are a repair technician. Okay, so we are. All right, guys, I'm back at this Jeep Wrangler. Has a NAG1 transmission in it. I'm getting ready to service. Now, guys, I'm in this unique position right now. The day is Saturday. Well, so we are closed Sunday. But what I can do, pull this off, guys, I love these type of position when I'm in. I'm going to let this gravity bleed overnight, guys. I'm going to do I'm going to drop the pan. So I'm going to let the fluid I'm going to take the filter out and let the fluid just gravity bleed all over the weekend, guys. That is the best. That's the closest you're going to get to a trans flush without actually doing a flush. I don't want to sell a trans flush because I wanted to get in and get the filter out. I will accomplish that, but at the same time, because today is Saturday and I can let this drain overnight, I'm in that unique position to where I can actually let it drain overnight. All right, guys? So, guys, now as you can see, this is going to be a little fairly difficult. The exhaust crosses over the pan. So what I'm going to end up doing is removing this bracket. Now, as far as these two bolts right here, there's one right here and one on the other side. I will merely have to use my special tool right here. This is what I use to do 3/6 cylinder heads to take that bolt off. So I will have to use that to get these bolt off because you have no room to get in there with a regular socket. Alright guys, so let me take this pan off and we're going to let this drain overnight. So when I get back Monday, it should be fairly empty. Not going to get it all out guys, especially the torque converter, but you will get most off out. Okay, so you will get this as close as you can get, like I say, to a transmission flush. Alright guys, let me drop this pan guys. I'm gonna take this bracket off and just take the pan off. I may have to lift up on the transmission in order to clear the pan, but we're gonna get it out guys. Stay tuned.